would be an average woman. And as about an average woman in this country, an average black woman, the average black man in this country earns $41,500.
What if I have degrees?
Thank you. See, I want you guys to understand. She just asked me, and I told her, what is a woman has her SMV. Now, these women actually think they can make themselves higher SMV because of a degree. That does not work. Men have never picked women based upon your degree. That is why you could be on fries at McDonald's, but if you look like Kelly Rowland, you can marry a millionaire. But you could graduate from Harvard, but if you look like Precious, you ain't got nothing coming. Why do you think a degree should matter to your sexual marketplace value?
I think it should add just because, if you're going based off just appearances, then
I'm going based upon who men are. When have men ever said, look at that average looking woman, but goddamn, I bet you she got a degree. Ooh, that ain't who we, no ma'am, no, breathe. You gotta ask the customer, the men. And that just shows that you ladies don't understand what we are. That is who we are. We don't care about your degree until we care about how you look in your body. That's when it matters, after your SMV.
Kevin Samuels spent years explaining what men value. Most didn't listen. The issue was never degrees, income, or schools. It's a misunderstanding of how the dating market works. Women keep trying to get men to value what they value, and that doesn't work. You can be educated and successful, and that's great. But if you're trying to attract a man who operates on a whole nother level, you'll keep feeling unseen. High value men choose based on what matters to them, qualities that impact their life, not what you think should matter. Listen to these women right here.
The man you actually want is not interested in your money. The man you actually want does not care about that degree. Not that he doesn't care about it, but that's not what he's focused on or worried about. That's not what's going to raise his children.
Exactly. We're taught that our value is in our career and our money as women. Our value is what do you bring after 5?
Yes.
After 5 p.m. when the job is closed and you're just sitting on the couch with him. Where's your value then? What conversation do you have? How fun are you? When is he saying, ooh, I can't wait to talk to Coriel. I haven't talked to her for a couple
Are
days.
you even fun? Do you smile?
Right.
Are you fun to be around?
Yes,
Do you enjoy each other's company? Like all of that.
Because we got all these degrees and all these accomplishments, but the lack of common sense when it comes to dating is just like, how come
It's not so common.
it's not common at all? There's no logic. It's all feelings. I feel like he should just take me as I am. Why would he do that?
He doesn't have to.
He does not have to.
He doesn't have to.
Exactly. High value men aren't rejecting your degree. They're just not dating it. Your job doesn't come home with you. Your resume doesn't raise his kids, and your salary doesn't create connections. A degree tells a man what you do, not who you are. It doesn't show your attitude. It doesn't show your cooperation. It doesn't show your emotional stability. It doesn't show whether a man can come home to peace or debate. What matters is who you are after 5, your energy, your ability to bring peace, fun, and chemistry. High value men choose women who improves their lives, not the one who competes with it. Now watch this woman try to explain why so many successful women are still single.
Why is it that there are so many girls who are hot and successful, but they're still single? I read every dating book under the sun. This is what they said. The first reason they're single is because of something called hypergamy. That means we tend to want to date up, which means women tend to want to date a guy who's got more money and social status than her. This doesn't make women shallow. This is just evolutionary. So as you can imagine, if a woman is already making 6 figures and super attractive, the chances of her finding a man who's even more career successful and makes more money and has more social status and meets her high standards is going to be extremely slim. The second reason is because most women who are super career driven lead with their masculine energy because it's what's got them career success. Whereas what attracts high value men isn't career success in a woman, it's a woman who's in her feminine.
She's saying hot, successful women are single because their income shrinks their dating pool and because they leak masculine energy. Not really. There are a lot of women out there who are broke, who do not have jobs, and have masculine energy. You're masculine because you choose to be. It's not your job making you think that way. It's a mindset. Many modern women are masculine because the media tells them to be. And a lot of them grew up without a real man in the house. You want a man doing better than you because you have an ego. And that is what makes you masculine.
One of the biggest lessons I ever learned, or harshest realities I ever, had to come to, is realizing that men do not care about your accomplishments as a woman. They don't care about your education. They don't care about your degrees. They don't care about how much money you're making. They don't care about, what businesses you're running. They don't care about any of that stuff. They do not find you attractive. They will not go out of their way for you whatsoever. They will walk right past you to a beautiful woman. And the thing about it is, the sooner you realize that and accept it, you won't even get offended by it. Because the thing about it, men and women are just wired differently.
Yes, men and women are wired different, but that's not the problem. Men and women have always been wired differently. But the problem is, many women today want to think like a man. They not only want a man making a lot of money, they want him to be tall, good looking, great in bed. They want the whole package. And that's the problem. Because the perfect man doesn't exist. And there aren't many rich, tall, good-looking men anyway. See, there used to be a time when the average woman got an average man. But it's not like that anymore. Now all women think they're 10s and they all think they deserve this top quality guy. And no one ever told them you don't deserve anything in life. You have to work for everything, even relationships.
He can have $1 million in the bank. A lot of women would still want a man that has more money than them or has something equal or something similar. I'm not saying all women, but a lot of women, because they're just scared. They know it makes them an easy target for men that are leeches and moochers and, just want to use them. Men.
Now, isn't it funny she says that? Why isn't it the other way around? Women want to use and leech off a man. How come it's not looked at it like that? There's a lot of men out there with fear too. Why you think so many men don't want to get married today? Because of women who want to just leech off of them.
They just are wired differently. They can go after what's beautiful. You can be funny, you can be smart, you can be strong, you can be, all of these other things, but you can never neglect your appearance in the process. And coming to that realization, wow, as a woman, you always have to maintain your appearance because it's just, there's so much currency in a woman's appearance.
See, that's half the story, a woman maintaining her appearance. Men notice beauty, yes, but if you think being funny, smart, or strong doesn't matter, you're lying to yourself. See, many times women are all those things to their friends. They're used to hanging out with their girlfriends. They're not used to being around a man, especially a high-value man. So they do not understand how to carry themselves when they get around this man. This is why so many of them end up with just regular bums, okay? Because they haven't learned how to cooperate with a high-status man. That is a different man in the world. That is a man who has to go out there and work hard to achieve the things. Sometimes those men are not good people. You don't understand what it takes to get rich in a capitalist society. And that's what women don't understand. They want this man to be a tiger and then come home and be a kitty cat. It doesn't work like that. So there's no need to pretend like makeup and hair alone is going to make you desirable to that type of man. It's not. You have to understand, I will cater to him. And I'm sorry it's that way, but that's how it is. Anyway, that's it for this video. The Truth Pusher is back in action. All right, until the next video, take care.